New character, uh, Federation Tactical Officer. It's brand new officer. However, I do have an advanced ship because I've been playing for a minute now. Well, what, 2 months, I guess, almost 3 months. But I'm gonna start out the brand new character, play it for a little while, see how things go. I mean, this ship doesn't have any equipment on it. Its mastery level's not up very high, so it's not a real big cheat. First mission, Ambassador Soketh on Vulcan. Ugh. I'll be honest with you, it's a freaking boring mission, but that's the way it starts you. Oh, do it this way. Travel. Auto navigate. Don't want to transport. Not at this stage. So early on, I don't think you can unless you got a advanced ship anyways. This is the first mission that they send you on when you start a new character. Well, you gotta... I didn't want to do the intro. What do they call that? I don't remember what it's called. But anyways, yeah, I didn't want to do the intro stuff to teach me how to play the game. I did it once. Once is enough. Done it for each faction. Alright, we've arrived at the Vulcan system. Put it on screen there.
Thank you for agreeing to escort the ambassador to Pajem. Ambassador Soketh is currently attending a ritual to honor the end of the Kalrek holiday. He will be done soon, but the ambassador is hesitant to use transporter technology. His bias against the transporters is not logical, but I have come to accept it.
Yeah, it's not logical.
I believe that Soketh would be much more comfortable traveling by shuttlecraft. I have received clearance for you to land near the ambassador's location. I look forward to meeting you in person.
All right, Tapella. I'll see you soon. Board the ship. I'm just a normal size human this time instead of a 7-foot tall alien. Wow.
Please enjoy your stay.
The landing must have been a little rough. It looks like I buried half the shuttle in the freaking dirt. Have to talk to that pilot. Not trying to do a better job. There at the top of the rise. Okay. Thanks, Flores. See you in a minute. I jog up there. I'm not gonna run. Sorry about the constant twisting to the left. My joystick unfortunately has a drift on it. Makes aiming really difficult. Okay, I gotta talk to Tapella first. Look at all these people just wandering around out here aimlessly. See all these Vulcan monks? Sorry. Think of it with a New York accent, but it sounds really funny. It sounds almost vulgar.
Captain, I regret to inform you that we have come to an impasse in completing your mission. Allow me to explain. As you know, Pajem is sacred to the Vulcan people, and access to it is strictly prohibited. Ordinarily, this would not present any difficulty, but Savin, the leader of the order that maintains the monastery, has chosen this moment to illogically refuse to grant Ambassador Soketh permissions to meet with the abbot at Pajem. This is most abnormal.
Can this trip wait until Savin changes his mind?
The ambassador has considered going to the council to request that they overrule Savin, But the process will take time that he simply does not have. If the ambassador is unable to complete his journey to Pajem now, he will have to delay it until after the trade conference at Corridan is complete. And that could take weeks.
I wonder why Savin won't grant the ambassador permission.
The ambassador, I'm afraid, has spent too much time off-world. I have seen it change him. His interactions with other species have grown easier over the years, but our own people have become more challenging for him to deal with. Perhaps you could speak to Savin. I know he has a great deal of respect for Starfleet, and you might have an easier time than he has in convincing him to grant the ambassador's request.
Well, let me speak to Savin then.
Peace and long life. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Soketh says you won't permit him to visit Pajem.
Soketh accuses me of abandoning logic, but he is the one refusing to explain his reasons for wanting to go to Pajem. The planet is sacred. Our ancestors walked those paths. They found understanding and serenity in its quiet. When I am at Pajem, I feel more at peace than any place else in the galaxy. Pajem has been touched by outside influences in the past. The Federation is at war. Now more than any other time, we must protect this refuge. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Why do the Vulcans restrict access to Pajem?
Many years ago, Pajem was used for political purposes. Technology used to spy on the Andorians was hidden beneath the sacred sanctuary. It should never have happened. Buildings that had stood for 12 centuries were destroyed because we allowed politics and war in a place where there should only be logic and contemplative thought. When the monastery was rebuilt, we pledged to keep it safe from the cares of the galaxy. Only those who seek peace may enter. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
The Vulcan people have
Many
monasteries?
people who reject emotion require
Silly
peace and
question.
contemplation. We are a spiritual people. Our rituals guide us throughout our lives. Vulcans who choose a life of study and isolation, as the monks at Pajem have done, help us maintain our connection with our ancestors. The monk's study of Sirach's words in the Kirshara give us all a greater understanding of who we are and who we should strive to be. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Tell me more about Sirach.
Centuries ago, the Vulcans were creatures of emotion. We fought one another in a series of wars that devastated our planet. Our species was on the brink of annihilation. Sirach taught us to embrace peace and to put aside our emotions in favor of logic. Sirach ushered in a time of awakening on Vulcan. His writings, the Kirshara, shaped all that we are. Without Sirach, the Vulcans you know would not exist. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Don't you trust Ambassador Soketh?
I neither trust him nor distrust the ambassador. I simply do not understand him. He will not reveal his reasons for wishing to speak to the abbot, and has refused a mind meld with me. Normally I could respect his privacy, but other things I have heard trouble me. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Tell me more about
Soketh
what
has
you've
spent
heard.
more and more time away from Vulcan in recent years, and seems ill at ease in what was once his home. Tapella admits he has changed in the past few months. He spends hours closeted in his study, and does not share meals with his staff as he used to. Tapella says that the stress of the war with the Klingon Empire is taking its toll. She hopes the peace of Pajem will restore him. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Is there any way I can persuade you to allow Soketh to visit Pajem?
I will permit it if you will pledge to me, on your honor as a Starfleet officer, that you will protect Pajem from harm. Soketh says his reasons for wanting to speak to the abbot are private. I will accept that. but only if you are with him. I know I can trust Starfleet. Please, protect P'Jem from any who would violate its sanctity.
But of course I will.
Welcome to Vulcan. Do you have any questions?
Tell me about
P'Jem
P'Jem.
is a small world near Andoria. It is sacred to our people. There have been Vulcans on P'Jem for centuries. In 2152, the ancient buildings that housed our monastery were destroyed by the Andorians.
The Andorians. But they are also a part of the Federation.
It was a failing in our logic that led to conflict with the Andorians. We have corrected our error. After the Federation was founded, a group of Andorians, Vulcans, and humans rebuilt the monastery as a symbol of peaceful coexistence and cooperation. Since then, a group of monks has lived there. They study the ideals of Sirach. Do you have any questions?
Well, I've spoken to Sevian, and we can leave for P'Jem now.
Excellent. Our departure has been delayed long enough by the whims of one man. I am prepared for the journey and can leave immediately.
Okay, let's go. Despite misgivings that I still have, I'll take you there. Let's go to my shuttlecraft. The answers just seem strange. That's what makes me think something is not right. And then, according to Seven, he's been odd. Even to Pella, his personal aide. And his responses are strange.
Starfleet shuttlecraft, we have logged your flight trajectory, and you are cleared for departure. Live long and prosper.
All right. All right, Flores, take us out. Such a short trip, we could have taken a shuttle. I suppose it's not capable of warp speed, so it would have taken longer, but unusual energy reading. Okay, sensors on max. Oh, wait a second. I need to make sure I have my stuff set up. Oh, and I've got a cloak. Excellent.
This is Captain Katak to all Klingon vessels. Target their warp drive. There will be no escaping our vengeance this time.
Wow, they are deep in Federation space. They'll regret that very soon. Put him on screen.
Perhaps today is a day for words. My fellow captains were blinded by our vengeance toward the shapeshifter aboard your vessel. They have died with honor. But if I am to die this day, then I would prefer to regale the halls of Stovalkor with the tale of that foul creature's death.
Shapeshifter.
Ha! So even the mighty Federation has been fooled by the beast. Your guest from Vulcan is not as he or she seems, Captain. They are an Undine. They put on a false face and try to control us. But we Klingons know better. We will hunt them down until the last of these honorless dogs die screaming.
And Undine, have you any proof?
Proof? Ah! Allow me to stick a blade in its belly while I look it in the eye while it dies. That should be proof enough, even for Starfleet.
I'll take that into consideration.
If you wish the honor of the kill yourself, then it is yours to have. So long as the Undine dies, I will meet my death with eyes wide open and victory in my heart. I await your decision. Close hailing frequencies.
Undine are a species first encountered by the crew of the Voyager, species 8472. So Ambassador Soketh could be one. I have to admit, Tombrell, you look pretty darn good. Don't make it where I can just do it. Unfortunately, that would violate his ambassadorial immunity. What do you think, Flores? Practically everybody's superior to humans. Doesn't matter. We're the most versatile creatures in the universe. Where's Ambassador Soketh now? A sound precaution. Agreed. Fluidic space. Okay. So why use a Starfleet vessel? And the Klingons. Enemy of my enemy is my friend. Not always. Alright, call the ambassador to the bridge and open a channel to the Klingon vessel. Let's settle this.
My patience is growing thin, Captain. If you lack the stomach to slay the beast aboard your vessel, then any Klingon here would gladly do it for you. I'd hate for you to stain that pretty Starfleet uniform with Undine blood.
Very generous, but unnecessary.
Then the beast is slain? Makar! Very good. Perhaps you've the heart of a warrior after all. Let me look upon our enemy, and tonight we will dine together as warriors and drink to the honored dead.
I present Ambassador Soketh.
Captain, I take my meditations very seriously. Why have I been summoned to the bridge?
Accused, meet your accuser.
Alive? You're a fool, Captain! Strike now before it's too late!
Not without proof, Katak.
You want proof? Then lower your shields and allow me to beam over. Once the Undine's blood coats my blade, you'll see it for what it truly is. A Grint hound in Tark's clothing.
Ambassador, allow me to explain.
There's no need, Captain. The situation is not difficult to unravel. My concern lies in the logic of you entertaining this Klingon's meritless claim.
Meritless, but not unreasonable.
A most illogical conclusion. Allow us to examine the facts, Captain. You have a crippled Klingon vessel, whose captain has made unsubstantiated claims that I am an Undine, a species that is known to both the Federation and the Klingon Empire as a considerable threat.
Thus, a reasonable consideration.
Potentially, but only if a great many other factors were to be true. Is it not much more likely that the Klingons have, in the face of defeat, instead sought to exploit Starfleet's desire for peaceful resolutions to conflict in order to repair their vessel and renew their assault?
What's the status of the Klingon vessel? Red alert.
A true warrior strikes without mercy, Captain. I only hope to teach you this lesson personally before the Undine does. We may not be able to best your vessel, but a Klingon knows many roads to victory. The beast may have evaded my vengeance for now, but I can still ruin its plans here at Pajem.
Fire.
A wise proposal.
No. Get me out of this fucking loop. Oh, shit. Well, in case whoever that is watching, you missed it. A Klingon cloaked sent an away team to the planet. Flores is telling me we're ready to go. Tried to tell Ambassador Sorketh. Still not entirely sure. But sent him back to his quarters. He doesn't act right. Something ain't right. So we're going to the planet. As near to the monastery as I can get. Oh shit. Did I put equipment on these guys? I was in such a hurry to get started, I'm not entirely sure that my away team is equipped properly. Stay alert, we need to find the monks. Let's check real quick.
Your inventory has
Shit,
a
no,
replicator that
they
allows
don't
you to
have
buy and sell items.
equipment. Flores, you need the best one. Here you go. Okay, that's it for ground equipment. Nope, there's another rifle. Get that to Coles. He's also a tactical officer. Jeez, I should have made sure I had everything set up properly before I did this. Let's go, ladies. And no, they're not all ladies. Just 3 out of 4. There's Klingon. He didn't last long. Open the crate. Take all the goodies. Let's share them with everybody.
Your inventory has a replicator
Oh,
that
man.
allows you to buy and sell items.
Uh-oh. I didn't realize that was going to happen so fast. All right, let's get moving. There's some more Klingons around. Somewhere There's one. Well done, ladies. Okay, that's cute, but unnecessary. Oh, they killed one of the Vulcan monks. Nope, I don't need to talk to you. Tarred milk. Oof. I bet that tastes like ass. Well, that's the last of the Klingons. Alert from Vulcan to Pilla. What?
I have terrible news. Vulcan security forces have discovered the body of Ambassador Soketh. They have determined that he was killed by a phaser blast at short range. His remains were discovered in a stasis chamber hidden in a cavern beneath the Ambassador's residence. The Ambassador on your ship, the one that I have been working for, is an imposter.
Yep, and Undine.
Very careful. This imposter was able to fool Soketh's closest associates for months. He is crafty and very patient. Now that he has been discovered, he will be dangerous.
Of course he is. Yes, we must find him.
Such emotion on your face. You see now, my deception has been exposed. Pity. Capturing the abbot so we could replace him as well would have been beneficial. But we are strong. We will prevail. You are weak, and the weak shall perish.
Mm-hmm. And Undine, just like the Klingon said. How sad. Bastard. That's cheat. They cheated. Yes, let's beam up. No kidding there, Flores, I know. I can't even beat a shield with a tachyon beam. I'm not gonna last long against this guy.
This is Captain LaForge of the USS Challenger. Glad to see we made it here in time to lend you a hand. Perhaps you'll return the favor someday.
All right, let's get out of here.
The ambassador was an Undine?
Yeah,
I'm
he
afraid
sounds
their infiltration
surprised.
of the Federation goes much deeper than we realized. Who knows what kind of havoc they could create?
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Your inventory has a replicator that allows you to buy and sell items.
Plasma beam. Nope. I don't need that. Where's the... Okay, let's see. Let's get that to Zarva. She can eat anything. Nope, I don't want it in the back. Data recorder. Okie dokie. Alright. That's got us straight for now. Let's see what the next mission in the episode is. Stranded in space. Okay.
I've received a report.
You are now in sector space. Here ships travel at warp speed between systems. Combat does not take place in sector space.
My goodness, I wish they would quit doing that to me. Actually, before I begin this, I think I need a short stop. I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Or one person watching, make sure you hit the like button. I do appreciate it. It's absolutely free this weekend only. Next weekend I'll start charging for it, I guess. But I don't know how to make it work. I'll be right back. Alright, flatter bladder. Feels much better. Now let's go to Stranded in Space. The SS Azura. Oh. Oh, I'm brand spanking new, or I would do that deep space encounter. This ship is not really strong enough for some of it. There we go.
This is Dana Brott of the transport SS Azura. Please help. Warp core containment field down. Radiation flooding ship. Communications and life support failing. Cannot eject warp core. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
We're on the way.
To any ships in range, this is Dana Brott of the transport SS Azura. Please help. We're being pursued by Orion raiders. Crew injured, taking heavy fire. Dropping out of warp near your coordinates. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
Tavril, keep tracking that distress signal. Orion Raiders. Full power to shields. Helm, take us in range. Ooh, they didn't last long. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Get up there. There we go. Oh, shoot. Alright, away team, report to the transporter room.
Captain, I'm concerned about the radiation on the Azura. She might have some damage to the warp core, but our sensors can't pick up enough to determine exactly what you'll find over there. I'm sure I can send you and the away team to the ship safely, but getting you back might be a problem until the Azura's critical damage is repaired. Step on the transporter pad when you're ready to go, and be careful, sir.
Try to keep a lock on us and prepare to transport survivors. Alright, Chief, beam us out. Orion Raiders. Yep. Rescuing the survivors is our top priority. Let's go do it. science officer right here. Why don't you help him? Terrell. Don't tell me it ain't logical. Really? Throwing grenades at your captain? That's not very nice. The injured crewman can't help him. Only the science officer can help him. I don't care about that stuff right now. Let's bypass the leak. Oh, wrong direction. Can't help the injured crewman. That just sucks. Damn it.
We hit an Orion ambush on our way to K7. We lost our weapons almost immediately, and then we took a direct hit near engineering. Our warp engine's magnetic antimatter containment field failed. We had no choice but to drop shields and use the power to try to stabilize the containment field. As soon as the shields were down, Orions boarded the ship. I'll never let those green pirates have the Azura. Please, take my crew to safety. I'll keep trying to stabilize the warp core. If I'm lucky, I can buy you some time.
I'll help your crew. Let's see, is there anything I can do? Nope, nothing I can do. And just like she said, there's Klingons. Oh wait, what's this?
It is no surprise that the cowardly Orions cannot even handle raiding a freighter. But their call for assistance has given us a chance for glorious combat. Starfleet. We are taking this ship, her crew, and her cargo.
The Azura and her crew are under Starfleet's protection. You gotta do better than that, buddy. That'll do it for the main bar. I think he's... Yep. Alright, let's get the captain. Yes, let's save Captain Brott.
Attempting to get a transporter lock on Captain Brott, sir. Boosting containment.
You saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever I can.
What was the Azura's mission?
The Azura was a transport ship, best in the quadrant. Mostly I hauled medical supplies or farming equipment, but I had room in the cargo bays for a little of everything. I have one customer who is just crazy for Tranya. I don't save the galaxy on a regular basis like you Starfleet types do, but hauling cargo is a good way to make a living. I'm helping people in my own way.
I have another
You
question.
saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever I can. There's thieves, pirates, and a whole lot of trouble if you ask me. Raiders have always been a danger to ships like mine, but the problem has gotten worse since the Orions allied with the Klingons. Now they think they can do anything to anyone. Someone needs to put a stop to these raids.
I have another
You
question.
saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever I can. Go back to Bellaris for a few weeks, I suppose. I have enough latinum saved up to get me back on my feet. As soon as I can get another ship, I'll be doing transport runs again. I have customers waiting. You saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever I can.
Thank you. That's all, Captain. Flores, let's get out of here.
Well done. You saved that crew just in time.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Let's see, do I want one of these? .45-degree targeting, I know. Don't want them. think, I mean, nobody's watching, so I'm not going to do this brand new guy playthrough thing until I have a little bit of an audience. And I understand it's Saturday night, so let's go to one of the guys that I've been working on for a little while and see if I can't get him further along in the stories, episodes, whatever they want to call them. What am I doing on Space Dock? Well, since I'm here, I can go ahead and go to the bank and get rid of a bunch of this stuff. I need to go to the exchange and sell a bunch of this stuff.
I feel so ignored.
All right, where shall we begin? Shit, I don't know what it's worth. All right, I'm not gonna do that right now. I gotta figure some stuff out. Oh, I got two of those. I can do that. I think 79.80. 30,000. Okay, so ask 20K. That's not for sale. Oh, I need to put that on my ship. Let's see. Let's put shield batteries on there. Oh no. I've already got shield batteries on there. So, anti-proton, polaron, tetrion. Yeah, let's put anti-proton on there. Alright, what was that? Console. Oh, yeah. Let's put that on there. Fucking A, my bank's almost full. Let's put that in there. Why am I saving that? I don't know. Why am I saving that? I don't know. I know why I'm saving that part. But anyways, let's see, what else can I stick in there? I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. That's pretty good. heck? I've got a bunch of crap on me. I don't think I have it. Oh, wait, what is this? I need to put that on my ship. Oh, I should have put that in the exchange. But anyways, Tranya. Hey, I remember somebody said something about customer loves some Tranya. Mark package. What the heck? I don't remember what this guy's supposed to be getting. Mundane parts. Let's take them. And then let's check. Oops, wrong button. Mundane marks, that's right. Three. Oh man, I totally did that backwards. But now I've got enough to do that. There it is. Hey, Bug, how you doing, buddy? Sorry, I didn't mean to make this boring. I didn't have anybody watching, and I look back and I see three or what? Well, two now. But let me go do something exciting and get the hell out of here. I had an idea earlier. I was doing a playthrough for a brand new commander, but nobody was watching, so I said, well, I'm gonna go work on this guy. He really has a lot of work to do. So my channel's gonna be Starships and Warships. Sea and space, I don't know what to call it yet. I'll figure out something. But I had the idea, well actually, I had a buddy of mine telling me, hey, there's a couple of things we could do. I'm thinking of going with the one I just started, play all the way through the storylines, one right after the other, just to see how it goes. This guy's a little more advanced, got a good ship, bunch of good equipment, but he needs more, of course. And I've been grinding on what do you call it? Getting equipment has just been freaking insanely hard. I saw a video of Arc Raiders. I'm not sure if it's something I'm going to be doing, but what's the new one out there? Crimson Desert. I know it's desert, but I got a sweet tooth. Yeah, there's a couple of new games I would love to play. I might even do a, because I've gotten really kind of bored with, well, not bored's not the word for it, but it's like the same old on World of Warships. I couldn't keep doing it over and over. So I decided I'm going to take a short break from it and, do stuff like this for filler, maybe Skyrim, Fallout, shit like that too, but anything that doesn't cause me to spend more money, my wife will be happy with that.
Exercise caution in exploring the vault. Greetings. I'm very busy right now.
She's busy. Did you hear that? Admiral Tanay giving me shit. She must not realize I'm the golden boy of the Federation. And yeah, since I titled it Federation for this stream, I figured, what the heck, I'll play my Fed guys. I like my Klingons too, though. So how is Arc Raiders treating you? I've only seen a couple of videos of it, so I couldn't really say what it's like. Different from most. Was it a first-person shooter? Am I right in remembering that? Oh, it ain't even 8 o'clock where you are. I was just about to say, if it's too late for going through all the bullshit questions, then I'll low down on it. But then I remembered you're on the West Coast. It's only 10:15 here, but it's Saturday. When I was young, I wouldn't be at home. I'd be out and about, but I'm not young. Sitting at home playing video games keeps me out of trouble. Even though it seems like I'm very charming here, it's even worse when I'm out in public. Safe cracking. Okay. Was I in the vault?
Picking up
some unusual energy readings. We'll need to explore the accessible interior areas.
Third-person shooter. Okay. Oops, wrong button. There we go. That's what I wanted. Holy sheep schnickels.
We've tripped some security systems.
Damn it, they got me. I thought I was already in
Doors
this.
are a massive set of interior bulkhead doors. They're segmenting the different parts of the base. Possibly a safety measure in case something
Oh, so
went
you're
wrong
against
in the
people
central
and
areas.
the environment.
Access appears to be controlled by use of security keys.
Interesting.
You can disable
Yeah, I'll have to watch another
it if you
video
find
or
a
two.
code block that matches part of a security key. This defense turret was hooked into part of the security network. Key is on There's rotation. A security code in its subsystem. Code block matches code a block of 1750. Key in the appropriate code when the rotation matches to it. Trying a code on the wrong... That's it. Well... Microgravity storage crates. Mostly construction supplies. No weapons or unusual energy signatures.
Dang, dude. That's pretty good. 200 hours in 3 weeks. Wait, 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, only give you 84 hours. What the fuck? Oh, they're gonna kill me. Son of a bitch. Let me out of this tractor beam, you cocksuckers. Cheese and crackers. Phew. No judgment here, man. I had a brand spanking new game I was getting into. Yeah, I could see me putting a couple of 100 hours into it pretty quick.
Research area for Borg technology.
Absolutely could. Hell, when I first picked up Skyrim, I know my wife was mad as hell because I'd come home from work, play till 12, 1 o'clock in the morning every night. And of course on the weekends, I spend a better part of a weekend in there. Or I should say in here playing. And don't get me started on Gran Turismo. When I started playing racing online, shit. Racing against other people, that shit was fun. Of course, I was doing it with a controller, not with a steering wheel, so I wasn't exactly great at it. But it was fun. I spent a bunch of hours on that game. Oh yeah, Aces of Thunder. That was the one thought you was going to be on for a while. It didn't turn out as good as you wanted, huh? Oh, it's VR all the time. Okay, yeah, that would be a bit much. Hell, I have a hard time just having my headset on for too long. That's one of the things that limits the amount of streaming that I do, is having to wear this headset. Tried the buds like one of my friends does all the time, but hell, those are even less comfortable. I don't like anything stuck in my ear. Well, these are some really good, comfortable headphones I've got on, but when I sit on my head too long, it makes my head swell. Am I going the wrong fucking direction? Son of a bitch. Didn't even realize I got myself turned around. I haven't even tried one of those VRs, to be honest with you. Covered up my eyes, my ears. I don't think I would perform well. Have you done a video of your Aces gameplay? So I'd be interested to watch. Yeah, I was telling Booty, the fleet commander for the Motley crew, I was telling him, yeah, I like seeing those videos you put up. When I get up in the mornings, I got my morning constitution is the 3 S's: shit, shower, shave, in that order, by the way. And but while on the shitter, it's great to watch a video as long as it's not too long. Oh, that's fucked up, but it's true.
Quiet in this area. Too quiet.
They were on reactor. I hadn't done this mission in a while. I didn't remember what all I was supposed to be doing. It's a pain in the ass. That's why I don't do this.
This is disturbing. We're looking.
So our intruder finally arrives at the heart of the matter. Have you seen all that you came to see, little spy?
Oh, good deal. I'll have to check that out, Bug, for real.
Does it really matter? Call me Obasek. That should be obvious. I intend...
Did you know Seela's mother was a human? And a Starfleet officer, no less. Given Starfleet's many attempts at interference with the Romulan Star, points for your keen observation regarding the precarious... Never rely on the noble intentions of spies and thieves, Captain. And you and I are either one or the other. I appreciate your level-headedness in an unfortunate situation. As you must have surmised, though, I have already located the Thalaron weapons that I need. One of my ships has completed transport.
That's funny, Bug.
Soon we shall make our first strike against the Romulans in our war for liberation. Sadly,
I get drunk enough, it'll sound like I'm doing it in a little bit.
with us. Our freedom must be won by our own hands. Your honesty under pressure is refreshing. Lesser beings would be scheming to learn my plans or begging for mercy. Your intellect and discretion do you credit. I will deal with the future when it arrives. For me,
I am afraid our time is at an end.
Uh-oh, what did I run into? Oh, fuck, I can't even see my ship. Now, what the fuck? I got the wrong setup on here, that's why I didn't finish this mission. Oh, that hurt him. Burnt Peanut. Okay, I'll check it out. But no, the name doesn't ring any bells. Let's try that. See if this will perform better. Cheese and crackers. That was fucked up. I didn't realize I only had one weapon loaded. Oh, damn it, I did it again. This is not the right way. Where is it? For completing this mission is those aggravating little fucking fighters that I'm killing left and right. So I don't really need them. Oh shit. At least they can't hurt me. It's aggravating. Damn. Come on. Damn, that was aggravating. Too many of them bastards. Oh, and there's another one. Son of a bitch. Where'd he come from? Fuck, I need a cloak. Wait a minute. I might have one. Fuck, no, I don't see it. Son of a biscuit eater. I know it ain't on this ship. It's on another one. Fucking A. Well, I'll just have to come back to this mission. I'm not going to keep doing this shit. They're going to get me. It's going to get me killed. Because I don't think I could take out this warbird by myself. Of course, I might be wrong. I might be able to. Just have to whittle him down slowly.
Lock the door lock.
Oh, shit. Yep. Saw that one coming. I didn't know he had those down. Oh, what you call it? Tractor beam fucking mines. Son of a bitch. Oh, come on. So close. Come on now. Again. Yep, saw that coming. Let's see this. Oh, that's hilarious. They wouldn't let me bring a full-size starship because they didn't want me to get noticed. But the photonic fleet still shows up with full-size starships. Imagine that. Oh. is funny. Why didn't they bring in the freaking cruiser or whatever the fuck it was, Concorde class, to help me pass the other thing? You can't help me with this one? Exit the station. Fuck yeah, finally. Cheese and crackers. I'm glad to be done with that shit.
Reinforcements have arrived and are just past that nebula.
Oh, it ain't done. Fuck me.
We need to meet with our allies and stop that ship.
That's right, Talmiro. Let's see what we can do.
We are now in the micronebula. USS Laza is signaling us. They're going to engage the Riemann ship, but they want us to take care of the fighters and plasma torpedoes.
Good call. Yeah. What the fuck? Where'd he go? Got out of range. That's my fault.
That was quite an explosion. Probably from the Thaleron weapons carried aboard the ship. We're going to leave the system under high warp to draw off any reinforcements that might come looking. Suggest you return to Federation space.
Duh, no shit. I mean, yes, sir. Oh, idiots. They say some dumb shit sometimes. Wow, it's been 2 hours already. I managed to do one mission on the, oh, I gotta go back to freaking Starbase 39. But did one with the brand new officer and one with this one. That's crazy. I don't know what that was, just warped in near me. I guess they're fixing to go do that vault. That's a pain in the ass freaking mission right there. If I could have taken this thing in there, it would have been a lot easier on me. Except for it wouldn't fit down some of the corridors. Deep space encounter, what is it? Romulans, fuck that. Romulans are a pain in the ass sometimes. Sometimes, that's an understatement. They're a pain in the ass, period. Just... And Empress Sela causes so many problems, for fuck's sake. Yeah. 17 hours later. That's funny. Yeah, that's why I waited till the sunset to start this, because I figured that way, if I see the sun again and I'm still doing this, I'll be very quiet when I go sneak into bed with my wife. She'll be like, what the fuck? You spent all night out there playing that video game. Yes, dear. That beats the hell out of chasing tail across the bar, though. She'd much rather have me sitting here playing video games. Well, it has been fun. It's a good little test. I'm going to have to go back and watch this, make sure it's not too screwed up the way I did it. Hopefully it was entertaining to a degree. Bug, it's good to see you again, man. Thanks for dropping in. But I'm going to go ahead and stop my thing. Yeah, that's a good call. I have fallen asleep sitting right here. I've got a comfy gaming chair. If I put my feet up on my stool there beside of me, I can kick back and actually take a nap. Yes, sir. Bug, appreciate you, man. Have a great night. I'm going to go ahead and sign off now.